Chess won the WWE
I was
championship
about to say,
multiple
when that
times.
happened? Where'd that happen at?
I mean, he didn't win a WWE championship, but he's main evented cards. He's
When he beat
gotten
the brace off
When?
Rock.
Wait,
When he
hold
beat
on,
the
hold
brace off
on.
Rock.
when the Chess
When
main
did he
evented
main
cards.
event cards?
Then he had the card at Chris Brown house. He main evented the what is it? What was it?
That was like 2
was it-
months ago.
What about when he
wasn't
beat the brace off Rock?
That was the main event.
Shit, the way he beat
wasn't
the
him
brace.
and Kid Chaos the main event?
No,
I mean, I couldn't. That wasn't the fight card main event.
no.
Who is Arsenal?
Booker T.
Arsenal's Ric Flair. Arsenal's Ric Flair.
Arsenal with the
Arsenal
Hey,
would
I'm
be
not.
Ric
I'm not
Flair.
mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I am not mad at it. I'm not mad.
So
at
who's
it.
the Undertaker? Who's the Undertaker?
Calico.
Fuck no. Nobody.
I'm not
Yeah,
mad at
it's
that either.
Calico for sure.
Yeah, I can see that. Summer Madness, WrestleMania.
I'm not mad at that either.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Starting to feel like WrestleMania again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that.
They got me back on
Right.
WrestleMania
That's what's
again.
happening.
So is Mook the Rock? Is
I
Mook the
like
Rock?
that.
no Mook will be
No,
Hell no.
Mook is Hulk Hogan.
Mook is
no
Hulk
debate.
Hogan.
Hulk
We
Hogan,
stamped
yeah.
that.
And Surf the
Hey,
Rock.
I'm gonna say no.
Cool, are you? All right, already.
I would say
No, Surf
this
the
might be
Rock and
controversial.
I
I
would
would
say a Verb is the
Hitman
Rock.
Stone Cold.
No, I would say Verb
I
is
would
John
say
Cena because
Verb is
nobody
the
really
Rock.
likes him.
Nah, Verb is
What?
Nobody
People
like John
love
Cena?
John
What?
Cena.
nah, Verb.
Oh,
Who
yeah,
said
you
that?
are.
Listen,
Yeah, you are.
It's mixed.
a
It's
Verb
That's
is the
mixed.
Rock.
crazy shit I
Surf
heard.
is
Well, if we
A
talking about
Verb
like
is the
how The
Rock
Rock
for sure.
transcended wrestling and became like a star, you can argue conceded. I think for The Rock.
I think
Fuck
Verb.
No,
no.
Hitman would have to be the Rock.
I ain't gonna hold
It
you. Verb.
Hitman
Nah.
or Surf has to be The Rock.
Nah,
A
I can
Verb
see
is
that.
the Rock.
Conceded
No,
is
bro.
Sean McMahon.
Yeah, it got to be Surf or Hitman
Bro,
for
I ain't
the
gonna
Rock.
hold you. Verb is Goldust.
Facts.
No, sir.
Hey,
Yeah,
No,
no.
sir.
That's
Bro,
mad disrespectful.
listen, no, I don't say.
That's
Hold on, respectfully.
No,
No,
sir.
respectfully, that was a
I'm
joke.
about to say, Verb could be Undertaker when he had the
No,
cult, like the
sir.
Ministry
hold
of
on.
Darkness and shit.
Hold on.
Yo.
Hella
Let's hear why you
disrespectful.
said that though.
Respectfully, that's a
That's
joke.
hella
But I think,
disrespectful.
no, respectfully, that was a joke. But I ain't gonna hold you. Like Goldust was a hell of a wrestler, bro. I don't know if like people know that. He wasn't.
That is
That's a
true.
fact. That's a
His
fact.
in-ring
No, he
skills
really
were
was
better
though.
than some of our favorites.
So
That is
who's the
true.
top 5 all
That's a
time?
fact though.
But we can't leave him as Goldust though, bro.
No,
That's
that was a
that's
joke. That
extra
was a
wild.
joke. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm just saying that's extra wild, bro.
Do John Cena make top 5 of all time?
No.
Popularity wise, but no,
Top
not as
10.
a wrestler.
Top 10.
I mean, he got the most belts,
I'm
popularity,
gonna go
good
fuck with
wrestler.
that.
Why shouldn't he?
But see,
Top
John
10
Cena's a
because you
product.
got
John Cena's a
WCW
product
and
of the
WWF
machine,
though,
bro.
so you can't with the top 10. I mean, top 5 is crazy. WWF and WCW
Who's Sting?
and WWE.
Who is Sting?
Who's Sting?
Hey man, that's a good question. That's a good question. Because in looks gotta be Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Nah, Mook is Hulk.
Mook is
Nah,
definitely Hulk Hogan.
Mook is
T-Rex
Hulk.
is Randy Savage.
I feel like Mook. I feel like Mook and
I
Lux
thought,
got it.
we said Daylight was Sting.
Yeah, Daylight.
I can see Daylight as Sting. That's kind of fire.
You know what? I would say Run
No,
Nitty
we
Sting.
said Daylight.
Run
Mick
Nitty
Foley.
is Sting.
Yeah, Daylight was Mick Foley.
Yeah, I gotta head out of here though, y'all. I'm gonna tap back
Agree.
in. Destiny, make sure you send me the list.
Nah, but we meant that from a positive standpoint,
All right, though.
Rosenberg.
What?
Because you never gonna get with Daylight. You might get Dude Love. You might get Cactus Jack. You might
Yeah,
get
no, that's fire comparison.
You know
Hey,
what I mean?
wait though, man.
For sure.
I got one for y'all. What about Danny Myers as Goldberg?
Ooh, wee. Oh, you
Danny
gotta explain that.
Goldberg?
Explain that logic.
He's fucking.
Only because Danny Myers, man, Danny Myers is straight ahead. He come out, he ain't really got a gang of like how do I say like extra spectacular moves, but you know you're gonna get a straight match from him. You're gonna have to kill him.
Brock Lesnar is Jersey Twerk.
For sure.
Oh,
But he's not dominant like Brock Lesnar though.
Wow.
yeah, but he can.
Now when he on, he is though.
When Twerk is on, he's arguably unbeatable.
That's
Yeah, he is
fact.
like Brock. He just show up when he feel like it, and he just go crazy
That's
and then leave.
Like
Trouble.
double F5s, you know.
There's a trouble girl.
Who would be Eddie Guerrero?
Damn.
Don Marino.
Nah,
Come on. Don Marino is
That's
hot
high
gold.
praise, and that is
Wow.
that is high praise, and that's with all due respect.
No. You know what? That's he Chavo Guerrero.
Okay, that's
I
bad.
would say
gotta be
Eddie be
one of them.
cheating in matches. So who be
He
cheating in
might
battle
be.
rap?
He
Like, who
might be Carlito.
On God's he Carlito.
Yo, bro,
I think I might
It's
hate
like
Dan
Carlito.
Marino worse than Gwitty.
I
Who
ain't
wins
gonna
that
hold
battle,
Carlito.
Gwitty or Dan Marino?
Gwitty.
Nobody.
Definitely got Don winning that one.
Oh, we not doing that.
Don Marino.
Whoever said nobody
It
is
depends.
hilarious, man.
It depends on where it's at.
Bro, it really depends on what hat
depends on
Gwitty
where it's
got
at.
on, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bean. It really depends on
Here's
what
an
hat
even better
Gwitty got on.
question.
Hey, I got a question
What if
for
he
Who's gonna
y'all.
don't got
watch
a
that
hat?
battle?
What
Who's
about
gonna
no
watch
hat?
that battle?
If he
Who is
don't,
y'all's underrated wrestler of all time?
Mr. Perfect.
William
Owen
Regal.
Hart. Mr. Perfect
Owen
was
Hart
fire,
used to
bro.
injure
Mr.
people,
Perfect was
man.
legit fire.
He was.
I think
Yeah,
William
that's
Regal
crazy.
was
He ain't
hella
even
slept
reached
on,
his peak,
but it's
man.
kind of Regal's fault though, because when he got a world title run, he got suspended. So.
Like, do you know how many greats have never won the main belt?
Jaded Nightwing Umaga.
Facts.
Yo, what?
That's crazy. Hey, Umaga was dangerous, yo,
Oh my god.
and he was
That's wild.
dangerous for a minute.
I think because it's so many wrestlers, bro, like it is hard to really pin it down. But this is a funny conversation. I think this is a conversation that is just great to have, bro. But it's so many wrestlers that you can't remember, you can't even think of that were really amazing.
What's the greatest area of wrestling? WCW or WWF?
WWF.
WWF by far.
WWF by
And
far. They tried to
WWF
help it out with the NWO, but
easily.
that was near the end.
I love the NWO. There'll never be a time like the Attitude Era,
I'm gonna
bro.
say
The
this
Attitude
though.
Era is literally the golden era.
Yeah,
Attitude Era, that's a
that's
fact.
my favorite Attitude Era.
That's a fact.
Who's JBL?
That is a fact.
John Bradshaw Layton.
None.
Hey, yo.
John John.
Okay, good comparison.
Somebody who we really don't want to see.
Got a main
I mean,
clothes
JBL was
line.
entertaining.
Nah,
JBL was entertaining.
JBL is
fire.
hilarious.
When he was with the who were they, the
All
Acolytes?
right,
They were
so
the
if we're
Acolytes.
gonna
Hey, you know what?
if we're gonna
Snake Eyes is
that,
the black nigga that say damn.
if we're gonna
That's
put it
what
For
Snake
real, I
Eyes is.
said that.
Nigga said Snake Eyes
They
wrong
said that
sentence.
already, Farouk.
I
Yeah,
said
that's
that.
crazy.
Yeah,
JBL is big.
that's right. It was for
JBL is Big K. Putting it in that context. Entertain.
Swave Sever is Tommy Dreamer.
JBL's Big K is 5.
Hey, who
Yeah, that's a
wins
good
out of
one,
A Ward
too.
and Big K? Who wins that battle? A Ward or Big K?
That's
That's a
A
good
Ward.
battle.
It depends on what Big K.
Small room.
It really
We doing
depends
small
on,
room.
hey,
It really
A Ward is Mr. Perfect.
it really
A Ward is
depends
certainly
on
Mr. Perfect.
That's
it
a
really
fact.
it really depends on how long K's rounds is. He gets sloppy sometimes. With
A
his
Ward is Mr. Kennedy.
Is that the dude they used to that came out with the midget?
Nah, that was
Nah, that's the dude that used to get the
Oh,
microphone from
No, that was
that's Finley, ain't it? Ain't that Finley? They
yeah,
used to come out with the
that's
midget.
Finley. Exactly.
Horn Swap.
Yes.
Hey, y'all remember
Exactly.
when
Horn
brought
swap.
a midget out on stage versus Arsenal?
Yes.
He had a midget on a string and brought him out on stage versus Arsenal.
Oh, hey, I got a good question for y'all. If this was boxing, who would be Floyd and who would be Mike Tyson?
Nobody would be Floyd.
Nobody will be Floyd.
Nobody will be Floyd at all.
Who's Ali?
Surf.
Surf
Who's
ain't
the
no
Adrian
goddamn
Boner?
Ali.
No, sir. Look, hold on, man. Let's just be. Hold on, bro.
Strictly
Shit,
off
We've been
nobody
seeing
for
the
him
greatest
either.
surf for
Surf
like
ain't
the
no
past 3 or
goddamn
4
Ali.
months, man.
or Hitman.
Right, we've been seeing the greatest surf for the past 3 to 4 months, man. Like people are really prisoners of the moment, and that is not no disrespect to him.
Showmanship.
Would y'all say J2 is Mr. Ass?
Yeah.
J2 is
Yeah.
Goldust.
For
Shit.
sure.
That's crazy.
Hey, really? That Goldust actually fits
It
for
would have
obvious
to be
reasons. But then
Goldust. That was
again,
better.
because look, hey, I'm not gonna hold you. I like J2 bars. J2 be having some fire bars, bro.
No, that's a fact though. No, he can rap though. He can't
Who's
rap
China?
though.
Who's China?
Who's China?
Ooh.
ACJ,
Official.
Who
It's
could fuck with
official.
the niggas?
It's gotta be official.
ACJ.
It's gotta
Official,
be
yeah, it gotta be
official. It's
official.
gotta
No,
be
Lady
official.
Might be
Flame.
Jordan
First Lady
Bar.
Flame.
Official,
Listen,
He
Nah,
might be 40.
yo,
He's
listen.
the most.
I'm telling you, as a male battle rapper, I could be wrong, but like, if I'm thinking who's the scariest female battler, like, and that doesn't mean she the best. Doesn't mean like who's the most like who could really fuck you up in that joint if she on her game.
as a nigga,
It's
as a nigga,
it's
right?
official, bro. No, I love you.
It's official.
I
Nah,
love
it's
you. Right? It's
official.
official.
Hey, did
bro.
y'all see that list? Did y'all see that list that did not even have her top 20?
Well, she been kind of inactive lately, so she kind of cold right now. But I mean, one performance will remind people what type of battler she is.
That's a fact.
I agree with that. I just think that it's crazy that she wasn't on a top 20 list.
Was it top
I
20?
thought that was bananas, bro.
Was it top 20 of last year?
I
Jazz
don't
is
know. I
leader.
can't remember.
That's
Jazz is
fair.
leader harder.
That's fair.
Nah, Jazz would be Trish Stratus.
I forgot about Trish.
Yeah, Trish.
We'd
Yeah,
have
I
to
can see
say,
that.
yeah,
See that.
we could work with it. We could work with it.
Hey, what?
Or
Hey,
no,
what's
or
the?
Sable. No, or what about Sable?
Sable wasn't much of a wrestler.
Sable would have to be my
Sable
verse.
in my verse.
Hey, what's the black bald head dude?
Yo,
Hey,
You
what's
can't
the
do
black
Sable
bald
like
headed
that.
dude? They
Nah.
used to be
You
the
said
Smack manager.
Bonnie Jacqueline.
Teddy Long.
Wait, Bonnie is who?
Jacqueline.
Hey man,
Who's
that's funny,
who's
dog.
the boogeyman, man?
Hey, do y'all know
Who's the
Jacqueline
boogeyman?
was the only woman to ever win the cruiserweight title?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah,
He,
Jacqueline, yeah, she was that
chopped.
girl.
Jacqueline was fire, actually. She was really dope.
Who's
She really
the
was.
boogeyman, yo?
Hey, didn't she pass away recently? Am I tripping?
Yeah, yep. I think she
Who
did
did?
pass away. Yeah.
Who got?
Jacqueline.
Oh,
Name
dang,
your
for real?
The
boogeyman is Reaper Red.
name your top 3 finishing moves.
The pedigree,
Pedigree.
Sweet Music, Stone Cold Stunner.
Stick.
The ankle lock is a real fire finishing move too.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
RVD.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know if y'all seen that video yet. I don't know if y'all seen that video where it was Kurt Angle versus Rey Mysterio, and he pulled that dude between his legs and put him in that ankle lock. That was bananas to me. If you ain't seen it, go find it.
I would say
Fire video.
I would say the F5.
A good ass sharpshooter is fire.
Swanton bomb or
and I know this
I
ain't
like a
a
good
really
ass class
like
sharpshooter.
fire move on the looks, but the way he like re-innovates it, like I gotta go with the RKO.
Facts.
Yo, that move is crazy.
RKO is
Hey,
definitely my
only
top
because
3.
That
of how
shit
he
got
can sneak up on people.
what do
Only
you
because
rank
of
the
how he can sneak
Swanton
up on
bomb?
people.
no, he be from different angles, all type of shit.
Yeah, he's
Man,
broken out of a choke slam
if
into
you
an RKO. He's
You
different.
want to know what's one of my
if
low-key
you see the
favorites?
RKO compilation video, that is probably one of the greatest compilation
Yep.
videos of finishing moves
Facts.
you'll ever see, bro. That is
he is
1,000.
showing Benjamin crazy, dog. I almost thought he broke his damn neck, dog. I
The,
ain't gonna
the
hold you.
But
RKO,
one of my
RKO or Stone Cold Stunner?
move, the RKO is so sweet of a move that
It's the
they
diamond cutter.
sit there and
Yeah.
discuss how he's going to perform. You know, his opponent,
The
they just
jumping diamond cutter.
jump off the top rope, right? And then you just gonna boom RKO, or I'm gonna come for my finisher move and you gonna boom RKO. Like people they want to be, want to catch the RK. You know what I'm saying? They want to get hit with the RKO in the most outrageous of ways because it
Was you
looks
the
a Raw or
diamond
Smack
cutter,
fan?
Raw.
raw.
raw
was
easy.
always because it was more consistent. You feel me? So you
And
got
not
a good
only
move.
that, it was on cable, so they could say and do more.
Facts.
But listen, the diamond cutter is the RKO.
It's basically a
Diamond cutter is the
jumping up.
RKO.
It's a
But
jumping diamond cutter.
whoever he hit the RKO with, where they did the backflip off the top rope, and he caught him out that backflip. That
Evan
was it.
Bourne? That was
At
Evan Bourne.
boom.
I think that was it because that was the
Yeah, Evan
craziest one I
Bourne.
ever
Yeah,
seen.
I seen that. I seen that live, bro. I seen that happen.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The greatest wrestling match you ever seen with your eyes?
In person or on TV or whatever?
It don't in person or TV.
CM Punk, John Cena, like the night before WrestleMania 29, I believe, was crazy.
Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, WrestleMania 10, the first ever.
Listen, and that's
Punk
the
and
one I
John
was
Cena.
talking about earlier when I said Shawn Michaels was one of the greatest performers because that definitely is one. The ladder match, as a matter of fact, it was the ladder match.
First ever ladder match.
Right.
That's
CM
why I
Punk and Daniel
said
Bryan had a
Shawn
good
Michaels
match.
over Triple H because Shawn Michaels got greater moments.
Triple H is, and I agree with that. I just think Triple H, he's been around a lot more consistently, but he's definitely not better than Shawn Michaels, not by far. And that's respect to
He's not
Triple
better
H.
than Sean technically.
No, he's
on some
actually
technical
like
level.
Because
clearly better
Shawn
than Sean, but I
Michaels,
got you.
Shawn Michaels created Triple H, bro. He made him to be who he is today.
Talk your shit.
If it was not for him joining DX, Shawn Michaels was that guy. Listen, Shawn Michaels created.
What?
Yes,
Like
let me
hell,
finish.
DX
That's
Shawn
a, he
Michaels.
decided.
he
Listen,
would have still been
Shawn
Hunter Health
Michaels. Hold
Champion.
on. Shawn Michaels created Diesel as well. He created Kevin Nash. He created
Kevin
him.
Nash, yeah.
Yes, Shawn Michaels is that dude, man.
Triple H ran DX by itself at one point.
Cut that
After
out.
Shawn Michaels left,
What?
bro.
When
After
Shawn
Shawn
Michaels
Michaels
left for a back
left.
injury, it was all Triple H from like '97 onward.
That's a fact.
But that's only because he was hurt though.
He
Hey,
was
you
hurt
remember
and he
when?
didn't want to come back. He was being a dick.
It wasn't the Spirit Squad that was giving D-Generation hell for a minute.
Yeah, they
That was
beat.
before they got back together. Then they got back because of that.
Yeah, it was like 20 of them.
Hey, man. Hey, wait, though. I got a question for y'all. I still feel like this is me. I feel like the New Age Outlaws is still one of the greatest tag teams ever, bro.
That's a
That's a
fact.
It
fact.
was a fire
They wanted
tag
the
That's a
team.
best
fact.
on the mic. They wanted the best.
I'm
Tag
trying to
team. It
remember.
go. Listen,
I'm
That's
it
a
trying.
go
fact.
Hardy Boys, Dudley Boys, and then.
Nah,
I would go
look,
Dudley
Nah,
Boys,
you
and then
can't put the
I
Hardy
think you got to
Boys
go
over the
Dudley
Dudley
Boys.
Boys, dog.
Are you
cut the best
crazy?
Example.
Dudley Boys, ECW, bro. You got to count ECW. You got
we
to.
out there
Right.
cut the best promos though.
Tag team is tough because you got
Yeah, and then you got the Road Warriors. Don't forget
you
about the
got
Road Warriors.
brothers.
Look, if we gonna keep it a tall stack, man, ECW. The thing I liked about them was they mixed in real life situations to make wrestlers who they was. Like for example, Spike, the Dudley Boys was really known like a people who was kind of country, but they was on drugs.
Right.
That was their thing. Spike Dudley was on acid. Like that was their thing, bro. Like so to me, when you talk about the Dudley Boys, you have to give consideration to their ECW run because that really made them who they was. They
Exactly.
really they took tag team wrestling to another height, in my opinion. The Hardy Boys gonna get their love because of how high flying they were. They
That's
were very high
NWX.
flying. Right.
WWF just
Listen, I
took
ain't gonna hate
Dudley's
on that.
mainstream.
Facts. That
That's
is a fact.
NWX right there.
Oh yeah. Also, shout out to the TLC 2 match: Edge and Christian, the Hardys versus the Dudleys.
Facts. Facts.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
Facts.
the
Because
second.
That's the Min Gun title right there.
I ain't
That's the
gonna
Min Gun
hold y'all.
title.
I don't know if y'all had seen that match on ECW where I think it was Spike Dudley sent the what's the dude? It was a black tag team, the Pit Bulls, sent one of them through like 10 tables that was stacked up on top of each other.
Yeah,
It
you
was
should.
something real crazy.
You think it was that running bulldog? Well, it was over.
No, it was a tag team called the Pit Bulls. It was a black tag team in ECW called the Pit Bulls.
Right.
And they were fire, bro. But it was a match between them and the Dudley Boys. And they was like really, because see, ECW's matches, they were all Extreme Rules matches. None of them were regular matches. They were all Extreme Rules matches. So ECW had a match where it was like they had took them up on some high riser, but they had stacked up like 7 to 10 tables, bro. And they sent dude through like, bro, it was crazy. ECW really was like a very ahead of its time, but it was like it was underground wrestling. It just didn't have the money that WWE or WCW had, but they still had
The back.
great wrestlers. They did not have the backing. And when Vince McMahon bought ECW, it really watered it out completely.
Yeah, because he was trying to be more safe about it. You feel me? When at ECW, they really didn't give a fuck. They burned the tables. They, you know what I mean? You high as hell. Like they didn't really give a fuck.